everybody, and welcome back to the OVW Television Wrestling Podcast. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
And guys, we are going to be discussing this episode of OVW as we do every week.
Yeah.
As we go by week of the OVW television shows, just the television shows. Because let's just be honest here, a lot of these you're not going to find. As far
I would love to get the old Louisville Garden shows and watch them.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are not going to see these St. Teresa's Gym shows. You guys are not going to see some of these Louisville Garden shows that they're having. There are some that are out there, but very little.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing September 25th of 1999. Tommy, we get the famous intro.
Of course, White Wedding.
White Wedding, Billy Idol. We get the rundown of the card from the desk of Jim Cornette and Dean Hill.
Yes.
And Tommy, let's just go ahead and go into the first match here, which is going to be the Damager as he takes on one half of the one half of the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions.
The most handsome man in wrestling, Jason Lee with the Hustler
Rip Rogers. Now, we should mention that the Damager is coming out with a chain.
Yes, because he's going to have, I think at the Louisville Gardens, there's going to be a chain gang match. You know, chain gang match. It's basically a chain match between him and Bull Buchanan.
Pretty much, it's a bull rope strap match, but it's with a chain.
Yes.
That's pretty much what it is. I will say it's a good match.
Yeah, this was a good opening match between, I thought Damager and Jason Lee put on a really good opening match.
We see Rip Rogers grab that actual chain.
Yes. And wrapping it around the turnbuckle.
Wrap it around the top turnbuckle.
And he says, "Hey, Jason, I'm gonna distract the referee. Hit that bald motherfucker right there in that goddamn.
Get that chrome dome.
Get that chrome dome on that fucking turnbuckle with the chain there."
Mm-hmm.
So Rip's got the referee distracted.
Yeah.
And so Jason Lee sees it. He's going to try to hit the Damager, grab the Damager's head, slamming into the turnbuckle where the chain is. Damager reverses it and hits Jason Lee in the head on the turnbuckle with the chain.
Mm-hmm.
And then he hits brain damage. 1, 2, 3. There it is. And you're a winner. D-A to the M-A, J to the A. Don't get it twisted. The Damager.
Don't get it twisted. Good match. I really enjoyed it.
This was a good opening match.
And then Tommy, what I thought was funny was the original of this show.
Yes.
You hear them say, the Damager wins, right? And then out of nowhere, you hear a cut in.
Oh yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah, because they were going, let's go see OVW on tour. Oh, wait a minute, Dean. The Damager's got something to say.
And then it goes back to the original audio, which is hilarious.
Which is which happens.
It happens. But the Damager actually grabs the microphone and he actually cuts a promo. Now, we should say this is after the match with Jason Lee, so you will hear him kind of heavy breathe a little bit. But nonetheless, this is what the Damager had to say.
Bull Buchanan, we found out that you have a criminal record. Now, I don't know what you used to do back in the yard, but in this yard, I'm the top dog. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just to make you feel right at home, Louisville Gardens, October 6th, we'll have ourselves a nice little chain gang match. I'll be at one end of the chain, and you'll be at the other. Now, we've busted each other open in the past, and with a chain match, that's exactly what's going to happen at the Louisville Gardens. Now, Bull, you might have a criminal record, but the Damager is criminal-minded.
There we go. A little promo for the Damager as we know it now.
He stumbled on his words a little bit.
Stumbled a little there on his words. You guys got to realize this is developmental.
So you learn.
You learn. And by the way, this is not. We're gonna put developmental on television like WWE does now with NXT.
Yeah.
You're gonna hone your craft here in OVW before you make that leap to the WWE.
Yes.
So good match, really enjoyed it. Cut a good promo. Now we know that apparently Bull Buchanan has a criminal record.
Yes.
And we do know that at the Louisville Gardens,
there's going to be a chain gang match between the Damager and Bull Buchanan.
Now, Tommy, that in the ring we have Trailer Park Trash,
yes,
Flash, and Jim Cornette with a bunch of referees.
Yes.
Now, I would have recorded this entire thing, but it's a long. It takes about 10 minutes. Now,
yeah.
What it is pretty much. Now we do have a few promos from this anyway that we're gonna play afterwards, but pretty much what it is Cornette is saying that they had one of the greatest matches you guys ever seen at the Louisville Gardens with the Falls Count Anywhere match, and that they want to have apparently they haven't really ended their feud between Trailer Park Trash and Flash, and pretty much they want to end this feud, and he wants Trailer Park Trash's word as well as Flash's word that pretty much whatever that Cornette wants to come up with as a match, they will be in favor of.
And they both agreed.
And Cornette says that this is going to be the main event
of the Louisville Garden Show.
It's going to be a Hell in a Cell match.
Yes, Hell in a Cell.
With Trailer Park Trash and Flash.
That's good.
Yeah, really good. And of course, Flash goes, "What's this, Cornette?"
Yeah. Yeah, he ain't happy about it.
Yeah, he ain't happy about it. He goes, "I didn't sign up for this."
He
goes, "No, you gave me your word. You do whatever, the matchmaker says." And he goes, "Oh, you know what? Go ahead. You know what?" And he goes, "You know what? You know what I'm gonna do right here, right now? I'm gonna drink a beer with old Trash right here." And he snaps open the beer, acts like he's gonna take a drink, and then
he just hits Trash in the head with it.
Hits Trash in the head with the beer, and the referees are trying to get on him. Flash is knocking out the officials.
Yep.
Tommy, Briscoe.
Yeah.
He goes, "Screw this."
He bows up on Flash.
He bows up on Flash.
Yeah. And fucking Flash goes, "What the fuck you doing?" And just beats the shit out of him again.
Beats the hell out of him. Eventually, we see some wrestlers come out to save, but pretty much finally they get him out of the ring as some of the wrestlers are coming out for the save. Then we go, we take a little break. We go to the desk, and we see Trailer Park Trash and Briscoe, the referee. We're gonna listen to a promo from them at the desk. So let's go ahead and play that.
Flash, you want to come out and hit me with a beer at the Louisville Gardens in a Hell of a Cell? I'm going to take a 6-pack of beer, and I'm going to feed it to you. Even the can, boy.
Robert, I apologize for this situation. Well, Flash Flanagan, let me tell you something. I am sick, and I am tired of you hitting me and all the other officials here in Ohio Valley. Now, I know I'm the senior official here, and that makes me responsible for the safety of the other referees. But I don't care, Flash. I'm telling you what, I'm going to handle this like a man. I noticed you don't have a match Tuesday night for St. Therese. So how about this, Flash Flanagan? I want you Tuesday night, St. Therese, and I don't want a wrestling match. I want a fight.
Are you challenging Flash one-on-one for St. Teresa?
Yes, sir, I am.
Well, by God, Briscoe, you want it? You got it. Tuesday night, it's going to be Briscoe and Flash.
You guys heard it right there. fucking Trash is gonna even feed him the can, boy. And at the Louisville Garden show with the Hell in a Cell match, and apparently Robert Briscoe, the referee, is tired of this shit. He is the senior official of OVW at this point, and he's tired of this shit, and he wants a piece of Flash.
Yes, he does. He wants to fight Flash.
Which let's just be honest, I don't think
Briscoe stands a chance.
I don't think Briscoe stands a chance. But Tommy, you and everybody else can check that out back in 1999 at the St. Therese Gym at the St. Therese Gym show that Tuesday. So with that, we go to the next match, which is a match. We have this is for the championship, yeah. OVW Light Heavyweight Championship match, Scotty Saber versus
from Mexico City, Mexico, Lowrider.
This match sucked.
Well, of course it did. Scotty Saber, all he did is say, let me pick up from Mexico City, Mexico, Lowrider. Hits him with the Michinoku driver. 1, 2, 3. And your winner, and still OVW Light Heavyweight Champion, Scotty Saber. Match sucked.
Yeah, this match sucked. I don't want to rag on Rasputin, aka
from Mexico City, Mexico, Lowrider.
But he sucks. I'm sorry, he sucks.
You think why he was a jobber?
He was a jobber. Tommy, then we get a backstage promo from Nick Dinsmore.
From Mr. Wrestling, Nick Dinsmore.
As well as we actually get somebody that interrupts him, which is going to be Kenny Bolin.
Yes.
And should mention, this is on a shitty mic.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry about the quality of this promo, but it is what it is because it's at the backstage. It's not on like a handheld mic or anything. It's on like a little mic that you pin to your fucking collar or whatever. So it's not the best quality, but we're gonna play it anyway.
Kenny Bolin, I've beaten yet another one of your bounty hunters. I'll beat them all. I beat Candido. I beat Landell. I beat Andretti. Keep bringing them, I'll keep beating them. But what I don't like is this price on my head. What I don't like is him to look over my shoulders every single day, looking at who seems coming after me. Yeah, I understand your problem, son. I understand. Hey, no rough stuff. I don't have Mr. Black with me. No Bull. No Iron Man. I'm here to make a deal. Here to make a business deal. You want to get the bounty off your head? I'll be happy to take that bounty off. All you got to do is negotiate with me, Nick. Be a businessman. Negotiate with me. What I'll do for you, if you'll meet the opponent of my choice at the Louisville Gardens, October the 6th, Wednesday night, the opponent of my choice, and if you beat him, bounty's gone. Bounty goes away, everything the way you want it. Who's the opponent? Oh, now business don't come out easy, Nick. Come on now, I'm not going to divulge everything. You're a big tough guy. You think you can beat everybody. If you want the deal, take it. If not, forget about it, pal. We'll go away and I'll just keep the bounty floating. Fine. Bring whoever you want because I'm going to beat him. And this bounty is gone, and you bring whoever you want because Nick Dinsmore is going straight to the top. Well, I tell you what, October the 6th, Wednesday night, you're going to have to beat my man, and you're going to have to do it, or you're going to be working for Bolin Services for 60 days. Did I drop that part on you? 60 days in Bolin Services if you can't beat him. Now, what do you think about that? Deal still on? It doesn't matter because I'm not going to lose because I am the best wrestler in the OVW. You'll be working for me, son.
There we go, guys. We got a little promo from Nick saying that he's beat everybody: Landale, Candido, the Andrettis,
and he wants this bounty off his head. And so Kenny Bolin goes, well, if you can beat an opponent of my choosing, and the bounty will be off. But if you don't, you're going to be with Bolin Services for 60 days.
Yes. And very interesting. Now we don't know who this is, but later on in the show,
we find out.
We find out exactly who Nick Dinsmore is going to take on at the Louisville Gardens.
Yes, we will.
So be on the checkout for that on this episode. Then Tommy, we got footage from the St. Teresa's Gym show We see the match between Conway and
Damager.
the Damager, which was the
pile driver match.
The pile driver match. Pretty much what happens is we get a Kenny Bolin is he tries to interfere in this match. The referees go, motherfucker,
Yeah.
you need to get out of here.
So they eject him.
They inject him.
So he's got the referees.
The referees are distracted trying to get him out.
And Damager hits the pile driver on Rob Conway.
Refs didn't see it.
Refs didn't see it. And then here comes one of the refs back in the ring. He goes, hey, I pile driver. And he goes, well, I didn't see it.
Bull Buchanan.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Fucking rat tail Bull Buchanan comes in here.
And he hits a pile driver on the Damager.
Yes.
Then Rob
Conway picks up the Damager and does a horrible pile driver.
A horrible pile driver, yeah.
And the ref seen that, so this match is over.
So pretty much both Bull and Rob hit a pile driver on the Damager, so he's out. Now, with this one, it's a little convoluted on this one for sure. We see the same thing pretty much.
Yeah.
The ref is distracted by Bolin. As Bull is holding Rico, there's just a big fuck up in this match for sure. You know what? Bull Buchanan, he gets involved in Conway's match, and Conway gets involved in Bull's match.
Yeah.
And they save each other's skin in these matches. Now, you know what? Instead of going and telling you guys that, Bolin Services actually has a promo that talks about this entire thing. We'll go ahead and play that. It'd be a lot simpler just to play that for you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Here you guys go. Here's the Bolin Services promo.
No help needed, and I don't care. You can show tape till you're blue in the face. The bottom line is that Bull Buchanan and Rob Conway were winners last week. They're going to be winners again this week. You've got my word on it. Unbelievable, baby.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things we're going to solve real quick is that I understand that this coming week you're going to be handcuffed to me at ringside.
I'll cover that little indignity in just a moment, because the first thing I want to cover is Nick Dinsmore. Nick Dinsmore, you and I, buddy, finally have an agreement. And I guess you probably want to know who your opponent's going to be down there at the Louisville Gardens, October the 6th on Wednesday night. Well, I bet everybody wants to know, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop that on you right now. Shut up, you rednecks. I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Come on, we're all ready right now, Kenny. Who is it?
You are, but I'm real excited about this, so let me go ahead and just drop it on everybody right now, because he's well known in the Louisville area. As a matter of fact, he's well known all over the world. And your opponent, Nick Dinsmore, down there at the Louisville Gardens, October the 6th, is going to be none other than Too Sexy Brian Christopher. What? That's going to be your opponent down there October the 6th. It's going to be great, baby. And when he beats you, that means you're going to be working for Bolin Services. And I can assure you, Nick Dinsmore, Brian Christopher was a lot easier to do business with than other members of his family. That brings me now, big mouth, to your little thing you wanted to bring up. St. Therese, me, a big business typhoon, a big businessman like myself, handcuffed to the likes of you.
Did you say tycoon or typhoon?
Don't you worry about what I said, because what it's going to be is that you're going to be handcuffed to me. That ain't going to matter one bit, baby, because the big man Bull and the Iron Man Rob Conway, the first order of business is to eliminate trailer park trash. He's going to be put out, and then what that's going to be is Damager is going to be left alone with the both of them.
Hey, pretty boy, I'll take care of Damager for you like I did last week at St. Teresa's. Hey, I had to save your skin against that punk Rico. Oh, me, boy.
Boy, business. Family business. I'll take care of this. Don't worry about it, because I got one other thing I want to discuss before we go back down. One other thing I want to discuss. I understand Inspector Clouseau up there, Mr. Jimmy Cornette. We had a little word slip out of the bull last week, and he launched a little investigation. And he has found, and if I hear the word Porky one more time, I'll never do an interview here again. Shut up. Big Shot up there launched him an investigation, and he found out that Bull has a bit of a criminal past. You people are starting to mess with me, and I don't like it. Shut up. They found out that he's got a bit of a criminal past, a mild record, so to say, but I can assure you, under my guidance and tutelage, he's a much calmer, gentler man. And damn it, I got news for you, son, you idiot. You mean to tell me that you have asked to be chained to this man? You want a chain match? October the 6th at the Louisville Gardens? Chained to Bull Buchanan? You don't know what you've gotten yourself into, son. And I can assure you, when he's done with you, your dental records are the only way you'll be able to be identified.
There we go. Pretty much that's the same thing we said, you guys. Yeah. Bull got involved in Conway's match. Conway got involved in Bull's match, and they both helped each other in that match to get the win.
Yes.
Not only that, but we found out that, well, Bull
Too Sexy Brian Christopher is going to be the one taking on Nick Dinsmore.
Which made me laugh when he talked about he's the only one in the family he could do, which is Jerry the King Lawler, which is Brian Christopher's son. Now at this point, Tommy, I don't think they started too cool yet.
No, I think they were still doing too much.
Yeah, they were still too much, which was Scott Taylor,
Brian Christopher, and Too Hot Taylor.
That's right.
Yeah, they were called Too Much.
They were known as Too Much in the WWF, and so we get Too Sexy Brian Christopher to come back to Louisville, as well as pretty much we're going to see a tag team match with the Damage and
Elimination
tag team match.
As we see Trailer Park Trash and the Damage team up to take on the Iron Man Rob Conway and Bull Buchanan with Kenny Bolin handcuffed to Dean Hill.
And Dean Hill, not only is he an announcer on the OVW show, but Dean Hill used to be a former Louisville cop.
Yeah.
So he's very versed in knowing how to use handcuffs and a badass in his own right. So the St. Therese card looking damn good, as well as the fucking Louisville
Gardens card.
So not only that, Tommy, we get after that we get a promo from Too Sexy Brian Christopher himself.
Too Sexy Brian Christopher has something to say.
Let's hear what Brian Christopher has to say in his promo.
It's been a long time. Some people say it's been too long since they've seen the pretty face of Too Sexy right there in Louisville, Kentucky. Well, guess what? I'm coming back, and I'm going to be there October the 6th at Louisville Gardens, the house that Brian built, baby, where I've beaten more names than you can think of. I've beaten Jerry Lawler, Bill Dundee, Ricky Morton, Handsome Jimmy. It don't matter. I've beaten them all, and I'm coming there for one boy named Nick Dinsmore. You see, Dinsmore? I don't even know who you are or who you think you are, but I hear you've been on a winning streak. You've beaten Chris Candido. You've beaten Buddy Landell. Well, I'll tell you what, I've beaten them guys more times than I can count. But Kenny Bolin's called me with a nice little proposition. He said, if I come up there to Louisville, Kentucky, and I beat you, then that means you have to join Bolin's services. But a little sugar on top is that if I cripple you and put you out, he's going to put $5,000 in my pocket. Well, guess what, boy? That's what I plan on doing. I've been the man there in Louisville, Kentucky for 7-8 years, and I don't think that you can take my place. So when I get there, boy, I'm going to hurt you, and I'm going to hurt you bad. Don't miss it, Louisville. The return of Too Sexy.
And the trademark Brian Christopher laugh at the end there.
A very underrated worker with Brian Christopher. Brian
Christopher was damn good.
Yeah, he was.
And You know, some people got to see it in the WWF. I know he was more known as Too Cool with Scotty Too Hottie and Rikishi, but that was actually the worst incarnation of Brian Christopher, if you ask me. But I mean, at least it was entertaining, I guess.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't one of my favorites.
Yeah, it wasn't one of my favorites.
I enjoyed the team, but I enjoyed him as just plain old too sexy Brian Christopher.
Absolutely. The Tennessee Jam off the top rope.
That's right.
The big old leg drop. Yeah. Hey, Bolin even said, "Hey, you cripple him. You cripple Nick Dinsmore. I'll give you $5,000." And well, hey, Brian Christopher is even saying, he goes, "Fuck this. I'm going to cripple the man.
Yeah.
I'm going to make that $5,000 for sure." Tommy, next we get a match with the OVW heavyweight champion Rob Conway, the Iron Man. He's gonna be taking on.
Oh man, he's gonna be taking on the guy I haven't seen in a while.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Danger's on Juan Hurtado. I've been missing a Juan.
You've been missing Juan.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy.
Rico goes, "Fuck you, Juan."
Yeah, Rico
comes out. He goes, "You know what, fucking Juan, no one wants to see you. You can work St. Teresa's gym or fucking wherever the fuck else. But this match is mine, okay? So get the fuck out of the ring with your ace tights and your star tights."
That's not what he said.
Well, that's what I would have said. Get your goddamn, get your fucking San Juan Puerto Rico ass on out of here.
Rico pretty much just says,
"Hey Juan, I got this motherfucker."
Yeah, Juan, can I handle this for you?
Juan, because we know you ain't winning, Juan. Why don't you go ahead and say it, Rico? We know you jobbing Juan, so let me
job the Juan.
Yeah, job the Juan Hurtado.
Yeah.
So Juan goes, "Oh fuck, free day? I'll take that.
I'll take that any day."
Nachos.
Now, Tommy, the only thing that this comes about is Rico even says this. He goes, "In this match,
if I beat you, I get an OVW title shot.
I get an OVW title
shot. So the match is going to happen.
That's going to happen." Tommy, this was fan-fucking-tastic.
This was a really good match.
Great match.
I'm glad Juan said, "Yeah, you can have it."
It wouldn't have been a good one.
No, I'll take a free day.
I'll take a free day.
Hot dogs, here I come.
Hot dogs, here I come. We see the reversed crescent kick.
Yes.
By Rico, which you guys seen him do in WWF a lot, like that karate back kick that he does.
Yeah.
And then he does a standing moonsault. Rob kicks out at 2. Bolin distracts the referee, and Mr. Black actually has a chair.
Yes. And he's trying to tell Rob, "Hey, whip him into the ropes,
and I'll whack him.
And I'll whack him with the chair." And Rob goes, "All right." He hangs up the red glove, says, "Okay, I see."
Okay, I see.
And fucking Rob whips him. Rico reverses it. Mr. Black accidentally hits Rob in the back, and Rico covers him. 1, 2, 3.
No, he does sudden impact.
Oh, then he does sudden impact. I forgot. You got to get the impact in.
Yeah.
Got it in not Impact Wrestling. We're talking about the Impact mover.
Yeah.
Sudden impact on Rob. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Black couldn't get to the ring fast enough.
Mr. Black's belly got in the way of the bottom rope, couldn't get in. Kenny goes, "What the fuck happened here?"
Yeah.
And then when Kenny gets in the ring, he goes,
"Hits the bottom rope."
He goes, "What the fuck's this garbage?" And so Rico gets a OVW title shot for beating Rob Conway
on TV,
on television.
Which I believe this is going to be signed for the Louisville Gardens show. Next, Tommy, we actually have a promo from Sexy Sean Casey.
We have a promo from Powerhouse Gym, Sexy Sean Casey.
You guys
the boring old sexettes.
The boring old sexettes.
We'll see how boring they are in this promo.
They try to speak in this promo, but the mic doesn't pick it up because they don't project their voice.
Well, of course not. They're like, "You, Sean? You didn't pay us, Sean.
You didn't pay us, Sean.
I did your strip club, Sean. You didn't pay us, Sean."
But
that's what happens when you work with Sexy Sean Casey.
Do you like the song? But And Tommy's making fun of the shirt.
Powerhouse Jim and the Zubaz.
The Zubaz and the Powerhouse Jim shirt.
The Zubaz pants.
But let's see what sexy Sean Casey says in his promo.
All right, Jelly Bean Dean. Step in the back and stop trying to steal all my sunshine. Come on up here. Now let's get down to business. Who's the god of sex, ladies? Who's taking you places you've never dreamed of? Who should be the light heavyweight champion right now? Who's the idiot running around with my belt? That's you, Scotty Saber. Well, last Tuesday in Louisville, the referee disqualified me. It's because he's jealous, just like the rest of the men in Louisville, because he ain't getting any off the sex sets. Well, this week in Louisville, I got you in a no DQ match. This time, you ain't going to cheat me, Scotty Saber. Now, ladies, let me tell you what. The sexiest man alive is here. Now, Scotty, listen up, brother. I know you're frustrated because you've never been with women like these.
Oh, my Lord, that's a little...
In fact, Scotty, I don't think you've ever been with a woman at all.
I hope my mother's not
Scotty
watching.
Saber, I think you are a woman.
Tommy, did you hear the crowd member in the background where he goes, "Who's the sexiest man?" You heard the crowd go, "No, you."
Yeah.
You heard that over the sex ed.
Yeah. Oh, sex ed couldn't even fucking speak. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, after everything that they said, that they were supposed to say, "You, Sean."
Well, they couldn't even get that right.
You heard the crowd member over that.
Yeah, the crowd goes, "Yeah, fuck this."
Now you.
Fuck Powerhouse Jim and fuck Zubaz. And so here comes Scotty Saber, and he starts beating down sexy Sean Casey, strips him down to his underwear, takes off his Powerhouse Jim shirt,
the Zubaz,
and the Zubaz pants. So he's fucking in his fucking shoes and underwear, and he just runs off.
So the
sex sets just stand there like stone walls that they are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nothing happening, huh?
Yeah, nothing happening.
So we do know that at the Tuesday St. Teresa's Gym show, it's going to be a no disqualification match between Sexy Sean Casey and Scotty Saber
for the OVW champ, for the OVW light heavyweight,
for the OVW light heavyweight championship. So, you know, the promo, I'm just gonna be honest with you, and especially having the sex sets just sitting there. I did like Jelly Bean Need at the beginning, but yeah. Tommy, next match is the main event.
The main event of OVW television.
We got Trailer Park
everywhere because his house is fucking mobile. Trailer Park Trash
versus Bull Buchanan with Kenny Bolin and Mr. Black. Love the scissor kick by Bull Buchanan.
Yeah, I enjoy it. That was a great scissors kick.
Did you see him do a
a
springboard elbow from he runs from one side of the ring to the other side of the ring. This is Bull Buchanan, by the way. This motherfucker is like 6'10" and he's like 300 fucking pounds, right? This motherfucker runs from one side of the ring to the other, jumps to the top rope,
and hits
springboards off of it, and hits an elbow on fucking Trailer Park Trash. I was like, what the fuck? Then Mr. Black pulls Trailer Park Trash's leg. The referee gets out to yell at Bull Buchanan and Mr. Black. Flash slips into the ring. Well, he goes to the top rope and he does a double axe handle onto Trailer Park Trash. Robert Briscoe, the official, runs in and he goes, "What the hell are you doing, Flash?" And he hits Flash.
Yes.
Flash balls him.
Yeah, Flash just beats the shit out of him.
He goes, "What are you doing, you crooked eye fucking cyclops?"
He starts just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah. And then the Damager comes in the ring. Bull and chokes Bull Buchanan with a chain. Then Tommy, we see Conway run in.
And then we see Rico.
Rico comes in.
Then a whole bunch of other wrestlers.
We get a bunch of referees that run in.
Other wrestlers.
Jason Lee.
The Andretti's.
Saber, the Andretti's, and Juan Hurtado.
Yeah, Juan, who had a day off.
That's right. Big schmoz at the end of this show as well, leading into, we're gonna have the
St.
Teresa's Gym show as well
as the Louisville Garden show October 6th.
Which we're going to go over the Louisville Garden show right now for you guys. Now this isn't the full card because we still have another week until the show.
But this is the card for right now.
Yeah, this is the card for right now, and it's shaping up to be a good one. I'm sorry.
Yes, it is.
This is going to be October 6th at the Louisville Gardens in 1999. This is OVW Southern the OVW Southern Tag Team Championships are on the line when the champions of Rip Rogers and Jason Lee of the Suicide Blondes take on, from Music City Wrestling's promotion, Barry Houston and Andy Anderson. I don't know who these two are, but I'm assuming it's just a working relationship with OVW from, I'm assuming, a Tennessee promotion because it says Music City.
Yeah.
So, then we have for the OVW Heavyweight Championship, the champion, the Iron Man Rob Conway versus Rico Constantino. We have Nick Dinsmore versus Too Sexy Brian Christopher. If Brian Christopher wins, Nick Dinsmore
joins Bowling Services for 60 days.
If and also if he cripples him, he gets $5,000. If Nick Dinsmore beats him, then he just
the bounty's off.
The bounty's off. So, and then we have in a chain gang match the Damager versus Bull Buchanan, and Tommy, the main event of the show,
Hell in a Cell match, Trailer Park Trash versus Flash.
This sounds like a great card.
It does sound like a good card.
I'm sorry, it does. It sounds like a great card. But guys, that's the end of this episode of September 25th of 1999. Tommy, best match on the card, worst match on the card.
Best match on the card, Rico and Conway.
I have to agree. Damage and Lee's up there.
Yeah, Damage, that'd probably be the second best match.
Worst match?
Scotty
Saber and Low Rider.
Yeah, Scotty Saber and Low Rider.
For sure.
Low Rider makes it twice.
Low Rider.
From Mexico City, Mexico. Low Rider.
But there you guys go. Another episode of OVW in the books. And guys, come back for episode 13 and 14.
Yes.
We're going to be bringing that out soon to you guys. We watched 2 episodes for a show.
Yeah.
But definitely looking forward to I'm looking forward to the next couple episodes of OVW. I'm sorry. I am
also
really interested. If you guys enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. You can follow us on X or Twitter at WrestleRampage. You can also follow me and Tommy on Instagram. Sometimes we'll put up clips of OVW.
Yeah.
You guys can find that on our Instagram. And guys, also hit that damn subscribe button. And we'll see you guys next time.